Vor einer Woche ist unerwartet der amerikanische Schriftsteller Richard Brautigan im Alter von nur 49 Jahren wahrscheinlich durch Selbstmord aus dem Leben geschieden. Richard Brautigan gehört zu den wichtigsten Schriftstellern, der das Lebensgefühl der Nach-Hippie-Generation entscheidend mitgeprägt hat. Seine Bücher sind in Millionen Auflagen erschienen, zum Beispiel das Buch Forellenfischen in Amerika in einer Auflage von mehr als 2 Millionen Exemplaren. Richard Brautigan hat vor einem Jahr die Schweiz besucht. Schauplatz hat damals mit ihm ein, man muss im Nachhinein sagen, beinahe visionäres, prophetisches Gespräch geführt.
This poem is called A Small Boat on the Voyage of Archaeology. A warm thunder and lightning storm tonight in Tokyo with lots of rain and umbrellas around 10 p.m. This is a small detail right now, but it could be very important a million years from now, when archaeologists sift through our ruins trying to figure us out. Tokyo, June 5th, 1976.
What is poetry good for?
Poetry is telegrams of the human soul. To illuminate, to make us more compassionate, to understand more of our condition. The human condition.
In your books, there's always two poles, reality and a counter world, a fantastic world, so to speak. How do you oppose these worlds? In what way do they relate and possibly correct each other?
They alternate. One is the mirror, one is the reflection, or one can be the reflection and one can be the mirror. I think perception is one of the incredible qualities of human beings. And any way that we can expand or define, redefine, or adventure into the future of perception, we should use whatever means to do so.
Richard Brautigan, your work has a poetic tenderness, and at the same time there's a cruelty in it. How do you achieve the balance, or is a balance needed there?
I'm a product of the 20th century. My work reflects and responds to the 20th century.
The 20th century is drawing to a close, and you're spending a lot of time in Japan. Why Japan?
Why not? Japan. Japan begins and ends with Japan. Nobody else knows the story. Japanese dust in the Milky Way. Tokyo, May 18th, 1976. 31 years I've been massively influenced by the culture of Japan. I love the energy and the imagination of the Japanese people, and every time I'm in Japan, I'm extremely pleased to be there, and I find it very, very stimulating, and somehow it, in some beautiful way, Japan is one of my teachers. A mystery story, or Dashiell Hammett a la mode. Every time I leave my hotel room here in Tokyo, I do the same 4 things. I make sure I have my passport, my notebook, a pen, and my English-Japanese dictionary. The rest of life is a total mystery. Tokyo, May 26, 1976.
Now we are 1983, and America is different than in the 30s, and certainly is also different than in the 60s. How do you cope with the 80s?
I was born 1935, this is 1983. I feel particularly blessed that I should live in such an exciting time.
In these 80s that we live in now, that for me is already the future arrived to some extent, there's this incredible amount of information. The world has become very small. We have an incredible flow of information. You are a poet. where is your place within this immense flow of
I
information?
love information, and I think we are just at the dawn of gathering information. I love the future because we are going to expand information to such... We are just now like little children walking about in information. What we have in front of us is more information. We will grow up in information which will help us, will give us perception and understanding and knowledge in how to exist. I want more and more information, and information is the future.
And do you think that your poetry can be separated or distinguished from this flow of information?
My poetry is just part of the information. Another poem. Future. June 1st, 1976, 12:01 a.m. All those who live after we are dead, we knew this moment, we were here. Tokyo, June 1st, 1976, 12:01 a.m.
Ja, das war Richard Brautigan. Woran es liegen mag, dass die hiesigen Medien kaum vom Tod dieses bedeutenden Schriftstellers Notiz genommen haben? Noch den Hinweis auf 3 in Deutsch erschienene Bücher von Richard Brautigan. Ein konföderierter General aus Bixur, erschienen im Verlag Günther Ohnemus. Dann Träume vom Babylon, ein Detektivroman 1942 im selben Verlag erschienen. Und so ein typischer Richard Brautigan-Titel, Die Pille gegen das Grubenunglück von Spring Hill und 104 andere Gedichte. Auch im Verlag Günther Ohnemus erschienen.